Whoa, we're back! In the car again! Hello, everybody! Although, I have to be here. I don't exactly know where the screen is. You can slightly see a little blue haze of the laptop that's blaring from that way. And we are here playing Jurassic World Alive. Almost. And today, if I can move this without it disconnecting. Are we all good? We're good. Okay, yes, apologies for the quality of the audio in this capture, because again we're using this inbuilt microphone, which is all right. It's doable, but it's not crystal clear, which you're probably not even used to anyway, because even if I have an expensive microphone, I always make it sound like trash anyway. We're doing the epic incubators. The reason why I'm doing it now at night, I know, mischief hour, is because at night, as you can see, like right there or there, it is nighttime in the game, so we get to see Indoraptor at night. And for some reason, the lighting in this game for these events at night is so much better and way more atmospheric than any other times. Also, I mean, I don't even know why I didn't decide to go for an attack there, but it actually worked out. Because he went first. Yeah, there are pterasaurs now. I haven't made a video since pterasaurs were introduced. Should I move my chair back? I feel like I need to move my chair back just because we're... Hey, is that better? Who knows? Anyway, so yeah, there are pterasaurs in the game now, which is really good. There's a few glitches with them when they're circling around their things. Like, I had one time where I saw like 4 of them all swimming in sync, flying in sync. Swimming, getting ahead of ourselves. Spoilers! I mean, if there's flyers, surely there's got to be aquatic creatures eventually. I mean, I don't know how they would float when you're doing battles. So it'd be a bit like Pokemon, because Pokemon, they are floating Pokemon. So yeah, I don't see why. I mean, I guess they're creatures and monsters on there, not like actual things. So there we go. Pretty much finished off within 2 seconds with Indoraptor. So we've got to make a few fights. That's for sure. That is a load of fights, but we do get a lot of coin. Anything new? Ooh, more stuff. Also, I'm supposed to be back at home because it is almost clocking on to 8 o'clock, and I have this thing. I work too hard. I work too long, and oh, there's a Lithornax has spawned like right in the incubator apparently. So you know what? Let's try. No, we'll keep on Indoraptor. Indoraptor's like the one that can just do it all. Also, I've got an incubator to open, which I'll probably do here. May as well. We're already recording, right? So we'll put an Indoraptor again. I mean, Indoraptor can basically do all this. What is that? There's like a little green light. Oh, down there, just in the corner, there's a little green light. Sorry, blue light. Oh, it's too late, guys. It's too late. I've been recording for coming up to 3 hours now today, which isn't really that much. Like, when I think back in when I was, you know, starting out, and I would just grind for hours. That was a long time I would record for, maybe even 5 hours. In some days, because I had like Dino Hunt Dinosaurs to cover, Jurassic Park Builder to cover, with all of that. So that was Aquatic, Glacier, Jurassic, and then maybe a console game as well. And the first time I did Jurassic Park month, that one was kind of crazy to do because there was a lot of recording that had to be done there. Ooh, oh, 95, almost, and as a maximal. Yeah, I've got a lot of pterasaurs. I haven't made any short defense. Well, that doesn't even matter what you do there, pet. I'm gonna go for a claw and straight through. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, it looks awesome. Like, well, you know what? We'll put Indominus Rex in because I want to see Indominus Rex in the dark as well. Right, so let's talk about the game. Let's talk about the game since we've last made a video, because I haven't, and there's been the tournament finished and everything. Let's not select Lithornax. So tournament was a bit of a nuisance because hackers got to the top ranks, and there's a lot of people that don't believe they're hackers or like spoofers or whatever, and you can go like I was confused, like, what makes a hacker? What constitutes a hacker? And basically it's anyone who spoofs, anyone who generally cheats by putting in resources, like loads of books to open up incubators, stuff like that. And ooh, instant invincibility. Ooh, because he swapped in. See, and this is a new mechanic as well, and that is swapping in. And you might get a buff But it doesn't make a difference here because he's dead. I mean, well, he did. He survived, but he's dead now anyway. So the tournament, I think they rolled out the prizes to the cheaters, and the cheaters are still on the leaderboards, and it's gotten ridiculous the amount of cups that they've went or trophies they've went up by. There was a new name that I've never seen there before, and he completely obliterated all the cheaters that are on there. Basically, if you're a legit player and you haven't put too much money in the game, you might have 2 to 3 unique creatures minimum, probably about level 22 to 23 to 24. And everybody who was in the top rank had so, like, just ridiculously leveled creatures. I was surprised that Ludia didn't just, like, give everybody that was in the top 4 who had 4,000 trophies just a generic prize. Like, it should be, okay, sorry, we messed up, but we'll try better next time. And they are. So if we go into the battles, we'll open up this incubator as well first, because I just want to see what's inside. I've been holding that for you guys. And since the last video, I haven't spent a single coin, and we were down to like 200. So it's taken me however long it has, like maybe a week and a bit, just constantly not, like, just playing the game, not spending any coin to get up to 113,000, which is a grind. Which is another thing why people who have played a week or like 2 weeks have got epics and legendaries. Like, there's no way you have that amount of coin to even do that as a start. And we'll open up this one as well. Introduction to defeating a certain opponents is a really good thing to unlock a special incubator, which is at the top there, defeat 10 creatures. If we go on the leaderboards for an instant, 14,000 cups. This was the new guy that came out of nowhere. Of course, it's level 20 because that's the max level you can get as a player. 29 Indoraptor, 26 whatever that thing is, 29 Indominus Rex Erlophosaurus thing, and then just a tiny Calagrius just for the lols, really. And pretty much all of them Lego Min, all unique creatures. Do I need to say any more? And there's been people in the comments of my previous video saying, no, Lego Min's a legit guy. Like, he just spends a load of money. I've seen him on the forums. He spends a load of money? Does he really? Well, he must do if he's got all of this. Level 29 Indoraptor. There's the Erlica Dominus Rex thing. And so many others. Some of them aren't too high. Then it can't be legit unless he's plowed thousands, literally thousands of pounds into this. Hundreds even. It must be 1,000 at least to get all this. And like, there's no, like, and so many comments saying, where's the proof? And the guy never responded. This guy Relentless as well, level 30 max level Indoraptor, max level Trichosaurus, max level Alanceceratops or whatever. It's a max level the Gallimimus thing. No, you do. Like, the game hasn't been around long enough. You have that much coin to even get those creatures, and even the top 4th one, did whatever. So anyway, we'll get it back into fighting because Whitney's going to be annoyed with me because I'm supposed to be helping making fish curry. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Oh, just a little haddock, but we're using cod at the moment. Oh, bit of yellow curry powder. Oh, rice basmati. Oh, it's lovely. Anyway, I'm getting excited. So Lydia have responded, but even emailed me personally saying, addressing, probably for me to address you guys, that they are working on fixes. And I said from the start what they should do is just red flag everybody who's a cheater, and that way, is it even in focus? I'm not even in focus, am I? It's focusing on something over there. Good camera, great. And that way, is he invincible? Oh, he's got a ferocious input. Oh, swap in ferocity, that's quite good. He's almost dead, and I'm faster, so it doesn't make a difference. And he's dead because of the crit. Awesome. I said that what they should do is put all the cheaters and all the hackers into a separate category. That way, they can keep their creatures, and they can just fight amongst themselves. And that way, they can win the prizes anyway. And they actually put out a statement saying that's exactly what they're doing. Because some of the punishments for cheating, it had a list of them. It was like a warning, then something else, and then a ban for a limited time, and then a permanent ban. Or no, it was a reset, a game reset. And the top comment was like, why only sometimes reset? How am I allowed to face up against these creatures and cheaters are allowed to have them? Basically, they've said why now, and I think that's all right. If you want to cheat and you want to ruin the game for yourself that way, fair enough, you can do that. So I might make a separate account and just cheat all the creatures and not play with them, but just have them all, just to, because the thing is, you work hard leveling up these creatures and you don't know what their moves are unless you were to look them up. I guess you could do that. You know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I don't know why. So it's just like, why bother then if everyone else can have them? But because the cheaters are in their own league, it makes sense to me. That makes sense. If you want to cheat, it's there for you. And yeah, that's pretty much where I am at the moment. I think oh yeah, that's right, there is going to be another tournament. Another tournament is around the corner. As of recording this video, they had a little update in the game saying what the differences were. Basically, I think you're able to do PvP and the tournament. I think it might be separate, I'm not sure. It could probably just be the same. But if you've got over 4,000 trophies, you get nullified straight away down to 4,000. So if you've got 14,000 like that guy had for God knows reason or knows how, oh, is it invincibility again? Did he get swapping or is it defense? It's okay. He's dead anyway. They're dead in 3 turns. But yeah, so there's going to be another tournament. Cheaters should be put in with cheaters, so legit players will have a chance to win the prize, which is, thank God, a part of it. And I'm looking forward to it. It'll be interesting to see. I still feel like there will be cheaters on our leaderboards. I'm wondering how they're going to do that once the update rolls out. Maybe all the cheaters get put in their own thing. And I still feel like they can't list everybody who's a cheater. That would just take way too many hours to do. So I think it's inevitable we're going to have 1 or 2 cheaters in our legit leaderboards and stuff. And these incubators are working properly. Oh God, no, not you. There we go. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more bells. Ooh, finally, the epic. So since the pteranodons have been implemented into the game, there has been a lot of chances to get them. So there was like Hatzagopteryx joined one of the random green supply drop events. I was like, oh, okay. Then it went to ledge epics only. So you had 6 chances, I think it was, to get Pteranodon or to get a Lanqua, which is this thing. Ooh, Rampage. Not too bad. I don't know if it has a switch in. It might have a switch in. I think this one does. Oh, Quetzal has the invincibility, is it? Oh no, short defense. Okay. Either way, we're just going to go for our wall destroyer, and that should kill it. So, and then they had, I think the one that's going on right now that I'm probably going to run around tomorrow like a maniac just getting them all, is all of the Pteranodons that are rares. So, ooh, I couldn't tell you what they are. Maybe 2. I haven't even made them. This thing, anything that's rare, like Quetzalcoatlus, like this thing, you can get. The only downside with this, with having the Pteranodons on the supply drops, is that you can't get the supply drop without getting the Pteranodon first in a lot of cases. I think a Lanqua and Hatzagopteryx are 2 of the ones that you can actually click on the supply drop. Also, when they're circling their supply drop, they can go out of your range and then back in your range. So you have to be a little bit careful when selecting them so you have a better chance. Unless you're right on top of it, in which case it doesn't really matter. So 500 again. Just, yeah, get up my coin. And the last incubator here. Oh, and this one has Pteranodon. This is going to be quite tough. I can see by the last one we're going to be maybe level 15, 16 epics. I have 3 chances though. Oh yeah, let's have Indominus. I said I was going to do that a while ago. Oh, it looks so good. And Hatzagopteryx. Now, I might as well just go for an attack. If something's... They do this. The way they're showcasing everything to do. I think this one has invincibility. Yeah, it does. They're showcasing everything to do with these creatures. So if they have swap-in abilities, they'll do it. If they have something else, they'll try and just show you it. So it's quite nice that... Oh, of course, short defense. Oh, yes. And this is why we don't put an... Indoraptor is just the best creature at the moment for, like, just taking on these events, because it can pretty much take on everything. Oh my god, they keep on. Is that short defense? Short defense. Indoraptor would have killed at least one of these by now. And I want to address one thing. Might be a unpopular opinion or whatever, but I think Stegosaurus needs a nerf. I really do. If I'm just doing the regular battles and I face up against a level 24 or higher Stegosaurus, or whatever you want to call it, I get rinsed. Oh, really? 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 We're doing this. They just keep swapping and I'm doing nothing to them. God damn it. And is he going to swap in again? Is he going to swap in again? He's going to, isn't he? Oh no, goes for short defense and then he'll swap out. That's ridiculous. Come on, Indominus. Just kill it. Oh god. No, this is what I get for trying to showcase you. Oh no. How much damage do you do? Level 20. Go on, please kill it. Oh my god. There we go. Sorry, camera, stop recording. Obviously the camera's had enough of this. I'm gonna go for the big hit. Ooh, he did. Ooh, how much damage is that gonna do? So Pteranodon, I don't know if it has a hybrid, I'm not sure. I'll probably do a separate video sort of making all the hybrids, or sorry, making all the Pteranodons, because at the moment I'm on a bit of a tight schedule. I'm surprised Whitney hasn't started ringing me like, where are you? Because in all honesty, I did say I would be back before now, but there's a part, I kind of just almost killed Indominus, and actually they are going to kill Indominus. Impressive. A bunch of, well, a rare, a common, and an epic, really low levels, killed a level 20 Indominus Rex. There you go. Indoraptor, just get in there and just finish it. I think Indoraptor is quick as well. That's why it's a really good creature. But Stegosaurus, it's just so powerful because you have the superiority strike, you have the short defense, you have Thagomizer, and you have armor piercing. So you have such like versatility on what your opponent is and how to face them, and you have loads of health. So 700 for that, 74 for that, and the epic is Pteranodon. Not bad, not bad. Ooh, quickly go get that, get even more coin. And sense on you, I haven't even mentioned this. There's a new sense. Go away, man. There we go. There's a new sense system which kind of works like, incense in Pokemon Go. And speaking of that, I think if they're going to implement anything, I would love to see like a previously caught thing, because I know Pokemon Go kind of has that with what you've caught in the order. It just generally goes in your inbox, but it would be really nice to see the creature and how much DNA you got from it. So I'm going to go for this one. He may switch. Oh, he didn't. Oh, if I got a crit I would have killed him, I think. But it goes to the rampage. Should I go? I think, you know what, I'm just going to go for that one, the shield break, in case he switches and something has invincibility, like the Quetzal, or at least it has short defense, which means it's gonna die, and that just speeds up all of these battles so much quicker. I don't think Indoraptor needs to be nerfed, I think, because it takes ages to get Indoraptor, and there's more incentive to get it, because it's a good creature. But yeah, what was I saying? I was saying something. I just noticed the face tracking actually goes on me, that's cool. What was it? Incense, that's right. Incense is pretty good. I haven't used any of the epic incense at the moment. I've just used the common. And with common, it seems to be hit and miss. Sometimes I get common, sometimes I get rares. I think that's just the way it is. Ooh, is that a short defense? Oh, invincibility. Oh, fantastic, meaning that he does nothing. Also got cars going around like, what's that freak doing? So we'll just do this. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised to end up on a Facebook thing. Like, the car's just stopped there. He's like stopped behind us and he's not moving. And I know for a fact there's no traffic going. So he stopped for like, oh no, wait, no, there is a car. Never mind. There is a car there. There we go. Oh dear. The car has stopped behind me. Oh no. Are we gonna get some drama? Am I gonna get punched on video? I think he's gone. I don't know where he went, but he's gone. And we still didn't kill it. Wait, how did I not kill it? Oh, because it's got loads of health, that's why. I completely forgot. So, oh my god. Oh, like, maybe it's too many battles. I think it's too many battles for this. I get that they're really just trying to hammer home how good these are and how different they play with the swap-ins. There's another epic like the crocodile. It's like Enosaurus and Sarcosuchus, I think it is. And that has a swap-in short defense, or it's something that's pretty good swap-in. So it's quite nice that Ludia have seen that people don't tend to swap in their dinosaurs unless they don't want to take the L, like that you don't want to take that loss. I like how I translated that. And it makes sense, but I think that is a really good thing to have something that swaps in, because I don't even think Pokemon has that. The only thing they had was conditions, which would just take effect as soon as a Pokemon would go in, and I guess that's what this kind of is. And my god, are you being so annoying? Just die! Thank you! Oh, jeez! That thing, the one with the red and yellow bloody beak, it's a pain in the arse. Oh god. Yeah, now you come in and I'm not, it's strange. A lot of the Pteranodons, or all the Pteranodons that I've seen, are not quicker than Indoraptor. I don't know what Indoraptor's speed is, because you saw Indominus Rex is pretty slow anyway, but I think Indoraptor is pretty darn quick, so I guess it makes sense. And it's a unique, and I just want to state this, don't switch the uniques, Ludia. There's a reason, like for the longest time, go away Lithornax man, go away plane! Gonna switch it up this time, because there's a dinosaur that has just risen through the ranks. You'll notice I don't have Dimetrodon in my team anymore, and I switched out 2 of them. Pyrotator. This thing right here is so good. I think there's another one, the Caprasuchus hybrid as well. I think that one's been buffed, but this thing, this Pyrotator, that thing, whatever, is so good. Like, look at that, takes it down. Usually it's quite quick, so I don't know, maybe the Utah Sinraptor as well, that's a good one. So yeah, I thought Quetzal was going to get switched in. I think it's invincibility. No, it's defense. I probably could have just went for upping my stats, and that, even though there's a rare chance of that actually working, you getting that in, it's really good. Oh, my piercing, yeah, 960. A long, oh my god. So is he practically invincible for this next hit? I think he might be invincible, because he's still got his short defense up, and now he's done long defense. Oh, never mind, he's switching. Is that short defense as well? No, that one's invincibility. Fantastic, great. Okay, well, he's not dead, but he'll die next turn. He might even switch out. You know what? Should I? No, I can't afford it, because if he goes for Rampage, he's probably gonna just kill me, and he didn't switch out anyway, so I would have died there. But this thing, Pyrotate, is really good. Dinosaurs that aren't so great like they used to be is Monostegatops. I don't see that one, I don't see people using it for a start, and just me using it myself. Oh, thank god he didn't switch. Please tell me that's killed him. Yeah, there you go, that's what we're talking about. But yeah, stuff like Monostegatops I don't see used anymore. Anki-Trichosaurus, if it's against a Stegodus is kind of better. Yeah, I see Stegodus used pretty much everywhere. And look at that! Just as good as an Indoraptor, because I pretty much played it the same way, and it's super quick. And there we have it! 10 wins, and got the epic incubator. So if I can have anything, I mean, obviously, and these incubators are working properly. Usually, like, they have the picture of the dinosaur outside and you don't win it. These ones, I think that because it's like just this alone, like this event, I think you do get them. So 12,000 coin, that's good. 5,000 Hatzegopteryx, that's really good. 248 Tupandactylus, pretty good. I mean, I don't know, I think some of these have hybrids, so, but we get 2 epics, which are 146 Pteranodon, and I'm guessing the other one's more of Alanqua. 172 Alanqua. Oh, never mind. I think, was that more, or did I get 200? Either way, still 1,000 epic DNA is really good, and I'm gonna leave that there. I can see my team. I'll tell you what I'm on at the moment. So Velociraptor, of course. Megalosuchus is a pretty good one. Stegodus, 21. I mean, if I could, it's just so much coin. It would probably cost me 100,000 coin to get that to level 22, and that's 100,000 coin I could be using on other creatures. I'm just thinking, like, Giga Spicosaur needs some sort of a buff, because it is just not worth it. And the same with Anki-Trichosaurus. It's if you've got something that can't be like debuffed, like an Indominus, and it has like shield penetrate shield, then it's just not used to. I think this thing, the Spinatus Suturus, because it's 129 speed, which I think is on par with Indoraptor. I'll just have a quick look. Indoraptor speed, 128, it's even quicker. This thing, I think, has had a buff, and I think it could be really good, actually. Especially with the swoop, which is a new one. Deal damage on turn, 0.20, but does, well, 0.20%, so a fifth of their max HP for 3 turns. So pretty good, and then lethal wound. But anyway guys, if you enjoy this video, leave a like, and I'll see you back at the office at some point. Bye bye!